KwaZulu-Natal is on high alert. Severe thunderstorms accompanied by heavy downpours are expected over parts of the province today. The eThekwini metro is among the areas expected to be hardest hit. The municipality has warned residents to be cautious as the inclement weather may result in fast-flowing streams and deep water. Meanwhile, authorities in KwaZulu-Natal say 14 people have died from natural disasters since last month. These include the two who died at Mpolweni outside Pietermaritzburg when a tornado hit the area. The department says it's still assessing the damage caused by the tornado, but estimates damages will run into millions of rands. Let's get more on the story now, and from KZN we cross to our reporter Simpiwe Makanya. He is in Mbali in Pietermaritzburg. Simpiwe, a very good morning to you. I know that just off the shot where we can see you, there is a vehicle that was washed away over this bridge. Talk to us about what is going on in Mbali.
Good morning, Leanne. Good morning to the viewers of Morning Live. Well, certainly we're coming to you live from Mbali Township. But before I answer your question, Leanne, allow me to recap on what happened yesterday evening. We visited a community of Mpolweni, which is one of the hardest hit communities in terms of the recent disaster that struck the province of KwaZulu-Natal. They're being hit by a tornado. We saw quite devastating scenes where people who have been affected were forced to vacate their homes because some of them they don't really have homes at the moment. They are now spending or sleeping in community halls as well as community churches. The situation is dire. The province of KwaZulu-Natal has been experiencing quite a severe weather throughout since the month of October, where they issued a statement saying that about 1,000 people have been affected by these recent heavy downpours, together with a tornado which hit the area of Mpolweni on Tuesday evening. Yesterday, we spoke to some of the victims who were affected, who basically who told us Leanne, that it's going to be quite difficult for them to rebuild their lives going forward, in terms of trying to put together whatever that they can to actually rebuild their homes as well as their lives, as most of them actually lost everything when the heavy rains affected that area. Where we are, and this is the area of Zimbali. It's a township where yesterday we saw quite a devastating footage where a taxi, which was basically trying to go across this small bridge here, unfortunately could not make it as the water was just too high. The driver of the taxi together with some passengers were forced to actually immediately run for their life as the taxi was being washed away by these heavy rains and the water. As you can see, the taxi is still there. But we have been told that all those who were inside the taxi, fortunately, were able to escape unharmed. But the taxi is still there, as you can see. What normally happens here, Leanne, is that when there's traffic on that side of the road, which is the main road, then you'd see some motorists trying to avert the traffic congestion by using this road as an alternative, which authorities have actually warned community members not to use this road. As you can see from there, the road has been cordoned off. The situation here is quite dire. The province of KwaZulu-Natal, as you said, Leanne, in your intro there, they are bracing themselves for again heavy downpours that are expected to hit the province of KwaZulu-Natal. At the moment, the death toll is standing at 14 if you count from the month of October up to yesterday. Leanne.
Simpiwe, thanks so much for the update, and just devastating visuals there. And I'm just, I suppose, grateful that the people that were in that taxi and the driver as well managed to get out alive. But as you can see, please be on high alert, and as warnings are constantly out there, do not cross bridges that you can see are flooded, because that is unfortunately what can happen. That was our reporter on the scene, Simpiwe Makanya. He was in Mbali in Pietermaritzburg.